The authorities in Uganda have cut internet access and limited mobile services 2 days before an election in which President Yoweri Museveni will stand for a contentious 7th term after 4 decades in power. Mobile providers were ordered to shut down internet connections to curb what was described as misinformation, disinformation, electoral fraud and related risks. Security forces have detained hundreds of opposition supporters in the run-up to the election and fired live bullets and tear gas at campaign events in support of Museveni's leading challenger, pop star Bobi Wine.
To explain issues affecting the country, this also comes in a wake of a daily tax being levied on social media use. Information Minister Frank Tumwebaze believes the president has been a good student of the changing trends, where many Ugandans, especially the younger generation, now depend more on social media for information.
So that the president is not ignorant, or he knows the changing times, and that's why he's engaging. Now, the many statements he issues, it's not because that he's contradicting himself, not at all. It's a conversation. He's continuing the conversation.
With more and more people just speaking up and sort of organizing on social media, his communication team feels that he needs to be in that conversation. So I think he's getting a lot of advice from a few young people that are steering him in that direction.
And despite the adjustment to the online platforms, the president seems to be stuck in the traditional style of writing long scripts, which are a domain of the print media.
But people are reading those messages. I've seen a lot of comments on his posts where he puts up things like that, as opposed to just the usual posts he puts up of pictures. I mean, Karuma, those long missiles he has written are getting a lot of engagement.
They ought to read. If you don't read, then what do you debate? That's actually a very good one. Read and understand. They ought to read. You see, like Chairman Mao of China said, if you have no information, shut up, don't talk. So what are you talking then?
And in spite of the appreciation of this latest shift, some people told NTV that in most of these posts, the president does not adequately address the facts that led to the crisis in Arua municipality and the aftermath.
Because I always read his posts on Twitter handles, but in most cases, he is fond of intimidating.
To me, I even believe that Museveni may not be even the one himself writing those quotes. Somebody else is running his pages.
For me, I contradict with his letters, because it's like for him he doesn't consider other people's issues or ideologies.
And as he sets the new course, there is also speculation that President Museveni has now taken over the communication roles of the information minister, the police and the army. But Tumwebaze says this narrative does not hold any water.
Of course, opinions of the president in a become policy because he's the head of state. So for him to come out and give his opinions is not in any way to contradict his Minister of Information or army spokesperson. He's giving his opinions. And of course that makes our work easier.
Habad Ziwa, NTV Weekend Edition.